If I had to predict who Lara would flash on, I'd maybe say Ellen.
Did you do any modeling in Ireland, or are you brand new?
I hadn't done anything.
And how old are you?
Turning 17 next week.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
She had a great natural look. I loved her eyebrows. I loved how one like goes up a little bit.
Lara mentioned my eyebrow. Originally, I might have been a little bit conscious about that.
Perfect.
It was nice for her to kind of say that. She said it was a nice little characteristic.
So how do you like modeling so far?
Really interested in fashion. It's such a good industry, I think, for me to be a part of. I love being around fashionable people. I love seeing what they're wearing and stuff, and I love the New York style. I love the way it's kind of laid back, and I love the whole attitude towards fashion here.
This is very natural. She reminds me of a tomboy. She looks very rugged to me, which I think is great.
Aisling already impressed Chadwick Tyler in the fashion film. Can she do it again at Teen Vogue?
David wasn't so convinced about Aisling, but I really am, because I think that she's one girl that's right for every customer.
Models that get to the top have to be able to do shows. Aisling has a beautiful card. It says she's 5'8". Casting directors for shows are going to be looking when she walks in the door, and if she doesn't wow them when she walks in the door, her sparkling personality isn't going to do anything for her.
I love this picture.
Thank you.
I love it when you wear just no makeup and it's just, you can really see you. How did you learn to walk?
Well, I used to be a dancer before, so that's kind of gave me a little bit of an edge when I used to start walking.
What kind of dance did you do?
It was freestyle dance, modern, kind of hip-hop.
Aisling, I think, is superior. I love her wholesomeness, her freshness, the freckles, the eyes, the personality. She invokes a Teen Vogue girl to me.
Of the 4 girls to meet Lara, once again it is Aisling who makes the biggest impression. She has what New Yorkers want. The hectic New York schedule doesn't let up. The girls are just back in their hotel when Jenny calls with news of another shoot.
Hello? We're meeting a really famous supermodel. We're going to Brooklyn to be photographed by Carolyn Murphy.
Carolyn Murphy is a supermodel and American icon who has graced the cover of Vogue more than 30 times.
I've known Carolyn Murphy since she was 15 or 16 years old. There's really not a campaign that she hasn't done, and there's not a photographer that she hasn't worked with.
She's done every major campaign out there and is one of the lucky few to have the golden ring of modeling, which is a long-term cosmetic contract with Estee Lauder.
Who somebody chooses for a cosmetic is a really big decision, because the girl that they put under a cosmetic contract for a major brand is usually the face of that brand for years. Carolyn has an Estee Lauder contract, which is huge.
The key to Carolyn's success has been a relationship with Steven Meisel, the most famous and enigmatic photographer in the world. He was the person who turned this country girl from Virginia into one of the biggest models of the decade.
I'm American, growing up with the Estee Lauder brand, it was huge. But then to have Steven say, no, this is the girl that I want to shoot. There's a mystery to Steven that most people, unless you have the pleasure and the opportunity of really working with him, you don't know that much about him. It was truly special to have that moment with him and to think of those images that we had first created for Estee Lauder.
The Scouts want enthusiastic photographer Carolyn to shoot the girls. They think her modeling experience will give her a unique insight. Who does she think will make a great model?
Today's experience should be much more mellow for you, nurturing. We're in my house, we got the dog, the cat. What I love about each of you is that you're so individual. So for me, not being a professional photographer, usually being on the other side of the lens, this is a great experience for me. I love the way each of you look right now, like yourselves, just clean and natural, and that's going to be the start of the direction. Part of that reference is the softness and the light and the naturalness. That's how we're going to start, is really soft and natural. It's great to see what they've already done. It could be a little bit edgy, and it could be something a little bit more modern, and I wanted to go the opposite. I just wanted them clean and fresh.
A confident Aisling is first to pose for this natural shoot. Will she continue to impress with this task?
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Stunning. Literally the first shot, it was Nate and I looked at each other like, she knows what she's doing.
Photographer Nate Bressler is collaborating with Carolyn on today's shoot.
Nate is an amazing photographer. He gets it, and that's why I needed him here to work with him. Plus, we've known each other since we're 9.
Gorgeous.
One more, just because it's so pretty.
Beautiful.
You're making it really too easy.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Jenny and David are on the sidelines, watching how the girls perform.
Beautiful. So easy.
Carolyn's been on the other side of it. She knows what it's like to be a new girl.
It's really interesting when a model holds a camera because they see things in a way that no photographer will ever see because most photographers have never been a model. You know, they've been shooting a subject. They haven't been the subject.
Easy. She's done.
She was so nice to work with, and it was great to have her perspective on the other side of the camera, being a supermodel for so many years, and great confidence boost as well because she was so impressed with the shots that she was getting.
Wow. Beautiful, very natural.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Wow. The lighting is beautiful, too.
She's just porcelain.
There's like not a bad framing.
No.
This is exciting to be able to take pictures of you girls. You can talk if you feel like it.
Ellen's challenge is to make more of an impact in New York. If she doesn't, it could signal the end of her journey.
Her face is so strong, and her personality is very soft. And so I love the contradiction. Once we kind of did this gypsy-esque top knot just really quickly on her, she came to life.
I think we got it.
When they put my hair up and I was beside the window, it kind of seemed like an old English novel or something. I really liked that. It was kind of easy to get into that character.